Oh, shit. He's not dead, he's here. Bullshit.
Max Payne is alright. It has problems, but nothing outside the norm for a video game movie. This is the first time I've seen it since the theater, and I got my hands on the unrated version. This was supposed to be the theatrical release, but they had to tone it down for the PG-13 rating. There's a little more blood, a few more frames of violence here and there, but it's not a very noticeable difference. Mark Wahlberg has the leading role as Max Payne. He looks the part, but it's not his best performance. Now that I think about it, this was a rough year for him.
Talking to a plastic plant.
Mila Kunis plays Natasha Sachs, the femme fatale Russian assassin. We also got Beau Bridges. Remember him from The Wizard?
I got the scroll weapon, and I almost beat Mecha Turtle at the end of level 3.
And Ludacris has a small part as the internal affairs officer. The story follows the journey of Max Payne, a New York cop obsessed with finding the killer of his wife and child. With nothing left to lose, his investigation leads him down a self-destructive path involving criminal organizations, betrayal, and a government cover-up surrounding a drug called Valkyrie. It's a neo-noir thriller with a heavy dose of action. Specifically, it's that mid-2000s type of neo-noir we often associate with Frank Miller's movies. Lots of brutal violence with slow motion and blown-out visual effects that give everything a sort of surreal look. It has all the elements of a classic film noir as well. High contrast lighting, a cynical protagonist, trench coats, newspapers, secret files, sexy dames, a woman disdainfully slapping a man, flashbacks, a complex plot with a Hitchcockian MacGuffin.
His wife and kid were murdered. They never found the guy.
And of course, an overall feeling of impending doom. The visual style is the best part of this movie and really gives it that atmospheric feeling of dread. The camera work really stands out with big sweeping shots and carefully planned long takes where the movements of the camera and actors synchronize perfectly. Director John Moore really knows how to film action too. The violence has a raw, visceral effect you feel in your gut. There's also numerous tracking shots which give it that video game feel. And it wouldn't be Max Payne without slow motion bullet time effects. There's just so many great shots and striking imagery throughout the movie. Unfortunately, great imagery only works if it's built on a great story, and that's not the case here. Most scenes, especially during the first half, are disjointed and lack the moment-to-moment rising tension that makes film noir work. To properly build that tension, you need great acting and great writing. But regardless of where you place the blame, the end result is a good-looking but hollow film. The movie was profitable, however, making $85 million with a budget of $35 million. There's a post-credit scene that sets up a sequel, but those plans probably fell through after the negative critical response. Fans were upset with the plot differences between the movie and the video game, even though the changes were rather incidental considering the larger story. Max Payne is a movie that finishes dead even for me. It's alright, okay, average. Not a great movie, not a bad movie. I say we skip the sequel and go straight to Max Payne 3. How good was that game?
I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.